and welcome back to the channel. You join me on the Ducati Scrambler Desert Sled. It's going back to Ducati soon, so I'm just off to go and wash it. It's about 2 degrees, so obviously I'm just going to use a jet wash at petrol station. It's covered in filth from when I took it off-roading, and I just wanted to have a chat with you, see how you are, see how 2021's going for you. Jesus Christ, what's going on in America? Right, let's not talk about that, but Jesus Christ. I obviously live in England, and England, as you may or may not know, is currently in a state of national lockdown because we can't get rid of this damn virus and the vaccine isn't here yet. You might wonder, what the hell am I doing out on motorbikes? I can't do this bit of my job at home, and this is my job. I'm not just doing this for the YouTube, I'm doing this for Drive Tribe, which is the website I run and I'm in charge of. So yeah, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I'm fed up of people going out and breaking the rules and making sure this virus stays around longer than it should, but I figure I can still go out and do my car videos and motorbike videos and get taken out by Travis Perkins' lorry. But yeah, obviously I'm trying to be as careful as possible. I always am on a bike. There's no point being first person to hospital. Obviously the NHS is massively overstretched at the moment, so if you are going on a bike, you know, be extra careful. You will be. You might not be riding anyway because it's 2 degrees in winter. Sadly, some of us have obligations, shall we say, to go out and ride. But no, it's a glorious, glorious day. It's kind of end of the start of the second week of January, and for once it's not pissing it down, and I can't overstate how good it is to see the sun again, because the past couple of weeks this desert sled's been sitting in my garage just doing nothing other than being worried about the battery dying, because it's just been so cold, so wet, so miserable. It is still cold, but if you're cold on a motorbike, just go down a green lane on, you know, with no skill, and you'll soon warm up, as I just found. But yeah, do you ride through winter? I never usually do. Certainly, this is really selfish, what twat thing to say. I never ride through winter on bikes that I actually own, because I don't like washing bikes, and I don't want my bike to be the one that rots away from neglect. At least press bikes go to a loving home after I finish with them, and they're all fettled, and I do tend to look after them a bit more than I would my own bike, because I'm nice like that. But yeah, look, we've got a dry line. That's the one bit of dry tarmac I've seen since probably October. There's a depressing thought. But yeah, just being out for a poodle this afternoon, it's just reminds you how good motorbikes are, even if you're not doing anything special on them. Just an average A to B functional motorbike journey has the ability just to lift your spirits. It might not have you punching in the air and whooping with joy, but just the act of tipping into a corner gently and gently accelerating out and feeling that engine between your legs, it's just nice, isn't it? It's just, I don't know, there's nothing else like it really. Cyclists will probably say something. I can't hear them. I'm doing the video, not them. Yeah, and this bike really, I've done a review on it. That's probably gone up already. This bike really epitomizes just pottering about for fun. God, the state of our roads. I don't know if you saw that crack. That was it was on the large side of crackiness. It was the Grand Canyon of Surrey. I hope the jet wash is open, otherwise it's going to be a very, very wasted journey. But yeah, I've got I need to get some more bikes lined up. I haven't got any more press bikes lined up. I thought I wouldn't be doing much riding, but if it stays like this, I will. I'm trying to get the Multistrada V4 when Ducati UK gets theirs in. That'd be interesting. I used to have a Multistrada 1200, loved it. I think I've done the story of that, of how the internet was awash with stories of them going wrong. I had it for I think a year, and nothing went wrong until the day I sold it, and then £1,000 worth of things went wrong as the man tried to ride it away. That was not great. But hey, that was a 2012 bike. I think they're much less improved by now, and obviously it's got a V4 now, so it will be quite different. I know lots of motorbike journalists have been saying, motorbike journalists, they come from Somerset. Those journos have been saying Multistrada V4 is the dog's dangly bits and one of the best bikes ever. That sounds a little bit like hyperbole to me, but hey, we'll find out and we shall see. The only sad thing is we can't do big miles on anything, because I don't know, I can't go to Europe. Obviously Al Fagan and Mossy went up to Scotland and did Land's John O'Groats on baggers. That was very good. Go and check that out on 44 Teeth. I can't see me doing anything like that, especially because in 2 months' time I'm going to be having another baby. Well, my girlfriend's going to be having another baby, so my motorcycling is likely to be a little bit curtailed, at a guess. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. Don't ask why that's muddy. Nothing fell over. No motorbikes fell over. Oh yeah, fine, fair enough. Right, see you in a bit. Oh, hopefully you can see that. There's a beautiful sunset. It's all misty. Got my visor open. It's what is the temperature now? 2 degrees. It's 2 degrees, and I don't have heated grips. But I'm alright. Not going far. Not going far. Yeah, it's hard to make plans, isn't it, for 2021? Especially motorbike ones. If you plan on going abroad, you don't know if you can. If you want to go and do track days in Spain, you don't know if you can. If you want to go touring, you don't know if you can. If you just want to go for a ride with your mates, you don't know if you can. It's a time of great uncertainty, and yes, there's obviously a greater humanitarian good that we do need to think about. That is, I'm a bit over it, to be honest. I'm not saying I'm going to take the piss, break the rules. That's not me. But I do just wish everything would get back to normal soon. We can all have the vaccine, and we can all then go and get our knee down in the Alps, or whatever you want to do. It's getting dark, it's getting dark, it's getting cold as well. I've just been sweating doing some off-roading, and now my sweat, she turns to ice. I do love where I live. I don't live exactly here, but I live near here, and we've got hills. We've got hills. We're what, probably only 20 miles from London, and we've got lovely rolling hills and pubs and things that you can't see because, well, I'm stuck by the white van, and there's a village in the way. Sorry, bloody village. The eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed that this this mirror and this handlebar are somewhat caked in mud, in the kind of fashion you'd expect a mirror and a handlebar to be caked in mud if said handlebar and mirror had been maybe laid on the ground a little bit. And you would be right. I did just did drop this bike when I was off-roading it very slowly at a standstill. I wasn't sitting on it, I was just manoeuvring it, and it slipped away from me a little bit. And it was all very gentle, nothing's broken, lever's not even bent, I don't think. And that's the only, I think, other than doing an off-road course, the second time I've ever dropped a bike. And I've been riding 11 years now, bloody hell, no, 12 years. Yeah, 12 years I've been riding, and that was the second time I've ever dropped a bike. And it was on mud, and it was off-road, and I don't think it counts. The only time I dropped a bike before that was my old Multistrada that I spoke about earlier. I was on tour in Spain, and oh, look at that. Hope you can see. I was on a tour in Spain, and we were outside this very small Airbnb in San Sebastian on the way home to get the ferry back from Spain after 2 weeks going around Europe. And I was putting my panniers on my Multistrada, and I was putting it up onto the centre stand to do that. And my foot slipped off the metal bit of the centre stand that you stand on when you're pulling it up, and it flicked back and away from me. Luckily I put the right hand pannier on, so I don't think I damaged anything. The pannier got a bit of a scratch on it but didn't crack, and I think that was it. So yeah, I didn't really count it. I've never fallen off a motorbike, touch wood, whilst riding it or being on one, other than, as I say, in Africa to win on an off-road school when it was kind of expected you would fall off. So yeah, aren't I great? Isn't that the moral of the story? Is I'm brilliant. I'm brilliant at riding motorbikes. It's definitely not true. No, that lever is not bent at all, which is impressive. It'd be nice to have some bark busters on here, some handguards, if it's meant to be off-roady, but hey, It is what it is. We're nearly at the jet wash, so I'm going to wrap this up now. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it's been a bit rambly one. Do tell me in the comments how you're getting on and what biking you're doing. I do read all the comments, I'll try to reply to them unless you're an abusive twat, in which case I won't. And yeah, hopefully 2021 is better for all of us. I'm not going to say Happy New Year because it's not happy at the moment. It's just a new year. Let's progress things until we get needles in our arms. Right, au revoir. Like, comment, subscribe, hit my bell. Nice one. Goodbye.